Yes, guys, we are back again with another Elvis reaction. We've had a kind donation from Johnny1957 who has said, please could you do an Elvis versus Travis Tritt song that you might find fun? It's called Trouble. Now, this is not to be confused with the song Trouble from King Creole. You'll have to search it by saying each letter. So I've done it, I've had a look, I've seen Elvis's version and Travis Tritt, like I've got them both ready to go. So we're going to watch the Travis Tritt version first. I just found a live performance because, you know, if there's a live performance in there, that's what I'm going to always choose. Elvis hasn't got a live version, so we're just going to listen to the studio version afterwards and just do a little comparison and see what's happening, really. You know what I mean? You don't have to pick one that you prefer, but you probably will do. Right, let's go straight in with the Travis Tritt version.
Trying to make a living, watching everybody else having fun. Well, I don't miss much if it happens on the dance hall floor. Yeah, now mercy, look what just walked through that door. Well, hello, Trouble. Now tell me what in the world you doing here, L-O-D. Yeah, say hey, L-O-K-I-N-G. I was a little bitty baby when my papa hit the skid. Mama had a time trying to raise 9 kids. Told me not to step cause it wasn't polite. Did the best she could to try to raise me right. But mama never told me about nothing like a wild you. I bet your mama must have been another good looking one or two. Yeah, so hey, good L-O-O-K-I-N-G. Yeah, now I smell Trouble. How about it, son? Sexy walking, honky tonkin' berry. The men are gonna love you, the women gonna hit you, reminding them of everything they're never gonna be. Maybe the beginning of a World War III, cause the world ain't ready for nothing like a wild you. I bet your mama must have been another good-looking farmer's daughter too. Say hey, L-O-O-K-I-N-G. Well, now I smell T-R-O-U-B-L-E.
Sick.
I say, hey, everybody lift your hands up when I do. Come on. Say yeah. All over this building. Come on. Say yeah. I say yeah. I say yeah. Yeah. I'll spell T-R-O-U-B-L-E. Yeah, you can take that to the bank, baby. That's a Travis Tritt guarantee. Thank you so much. God bless you.
That was cool. That was an absolute vibe. That little festival. Well, I say little. Did you see the size of the crowd? It was crazy. But they look like the funnest days you could actually have. Even if it's like you go down there with your family or whatever, you're not even expecting it, and then all of a sudden bands are playing like that, and you're like, what the hell? Proper loud, proper music. That's like country blues, you know what I mean? Is that, as in, he sounds like he gave me the Bob Seger vibes, like Bob Seger's hairstyle and stuff like that. but also like that kind of, is it Southern American voice or whatever? And which I just say country because it sounds like Southern country. Is that right? I don't know, but like that's the kind of vibes I get with blues, rocky blues. Sick. I love that kind of music. Love that kind of genre. You know what I mean? So that was sick. The performance was cool. I'd love to be there, just having a few drinks. You haven't driven. You've got like a coach down there so you can stay over and just get drunk and listen to music. Telling me that wouldn't be the best day ever. However, now we've got to tune into Elvis's version. What does he do with it? I would love to see the TCB band playing this on a 1970 Las Vegas performance. But apparently there isn't one. And you know what we say? It is what it is. Whatever we've got from Elvis, we're grateful for. I'm grateful. Would I like that 1970 performance? Of course I would, as much as the next guy. But studio version, let's go. Come on, Elvis. What are you going to do with this? Elvis has got to do je ne sais quoi. That's, if it's not je ne sais quoi, then this is going to be crazy, because this is like, this has got everything Elvis needs for a sick performance. So let's see. Here we go.
Whatever happens on the dance hall floor. Mercy, look what just walked through that door. Well, hello, Troubele. What in the world you doing, L-O-N-E? Say hey, good L-O-O-K-I-N-G. I smell Troubele. Baby, when my papa hit the skids, mama had a time trying to raise 9 kids. Told me not to stack cause it was in moonlight, and then the bet she couldn't try to raise me right. Hey, but mama never told me about nothing like a wild you. Say your mother must have been another something or another too. Hey, good L-O-O-K-I-N-G. I smell Troubele. About a woman, I've seen a lot of others, but too much something and not enough another. He got it all together like a loving machine, looking like glory and walking like a dream. Mother Nature sure been good to wow you. Well, your mother must have been another good-looking mother too. Hey, say hey, good L-O-O-K-I-N-G. I smell Troubele.
That's sick.
Talk about a troublemaking, hunk-a-pokey babe. The men are gonna love and all the women gonna hate. Reminding them of everything they're never gonna be. Maybe the beginning of a World War III. Oh, the world ain't ready for nothing like a wild you. Well, I bet your mother must have been a good-looking mother too. Hey, hey, say hey, good L-O-O-K-I-N-G. Yeah, I smell Troubele.
Sick. Oh, that was sick. That was sick. It started off, I'll admit, like, it didn't start off, it didn't seem as, you know, like, that Travis. I've never heard of this Travis Tritt guy. I don't know how big he is, if he's if he's big at all. I don't know. I assume it because he was on a big stage. But his obviously started off more guitar based, and he's got that gritty southern accent. I don't know. And his started off a bit more hard, like, you know, rocky blues, whereas this started off a bit softer. It was more piano of a start, and I was thinking, not that there's a better, that's not like a comparison like, oh, it's better if it's guitar. It's not. It's just different, but because I heard the rocky version first, you subconsciously always finish rocky. Like if I was doing a gig, I'd be like, let's finish on a rocky song because it gets everyone going, you know what I mean? So when I first heard the first section of Elvis's version here, I was thinking, oh right, it's not going to be as rocky. And then he just progressed it through. By the end of it, you sat there like that on the end of your chair, you know what I'm saying? That was sick. There was a bit that, firstly, the bass, I don't know what it was. It was like, it had like some sort of effect on it or something. Like I can't even begin to explain the sound. Just listen to it again and really specifically listen for the bass. It's got like a cool noise, but I can't even explain. I really don't know how to explain the sound of that bass, but there was something, it sounded weird but good, you know what I mean? Like some kind of effect. Then you had the backing singers, when they come in, that hey, 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 and then they started singing with him. With your headphones on, the backing singers, which would normally be at the back and you can hear, you would have Elvis's voice prominent and then backing singers sort of in the background, hence backing singers. However, when they kicked in and he did that hey, 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 and then they sung with him, they actually come to the forefront and Elvis's voice was sort of sat back a bit. But it was cool. It was, no one really does that. That's all part of the editing and mixing or whatever. Or they were just sat in a room and they were sat closer. I don't know how it was recorded, but it sounded good that they come to the front, and then you could hear Elvis like sort of rocking out, and by the end he was like ta ta ta, like where everyone's having a sick time and they really got into the song. Because as we know, when they were recording these kind of songs, they were literally in a room, everyone's mic'd up, you know, like there's big microphones everywhere, and he would have obviously had his mic, but everyone would have really been performing and singing that song. And it's a banger as well, and it's cool how they're spelling it all out, and good looking, and are you alone, A-L-O-N-E and stuff. Sick. The lyrics are cool, the song's cool, bluesy, rocky. Both versions were sick. That's do you know what? I really like that Travis Tritt version as well. And I love the Elvis version. I'm going to sit on the fence on this one. You guys can pick. I was kind of dancing to the Elvis one by the end of it, so I don't know. Dare I say it? Dare I say it? Je ne sais quoi. Right, guys, thank you for the donation. Thank you for your suggestions. You know, you can leave any suggestions and comments in the comment section. If you want an Elvis double whammy, you can always follow the link in the description, and I'll see you guys on the next one.
But if I let you go, would you run after me? Oh, I guess time